in the history of Olympics that India has got two medal in one Olympic, and that with a fourth place finish. How can you ignore that? So, damage control statement, or even if she gets award, but award is something which you get. You don't have to fight for it.
एक दो पुराने खिलाड़ियों ने उसके बारे में बात करने की कोशिश की, तो भी जो खेल विभाग के जो बाबू बैठे हैं, ब्यूरोक्रेट्स बैठे हैं, उन्होंने ये कह के चुप करा दिया कि नहीं जिसने एप्लीकेशन नहीं डाला उस पर डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे.
Now at this point, of course, it must be said that there are a lot of social media buzz around how Manu Bhaker met Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi after winning her medals, and that apparently angered some leaders of the ruling party, and many are now speculating, saying, could it be possible that she sort of rubbed the ruling party the wrong way? You're watching Viewpoint. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. The controversy around the Khel Ratna has raised several questions on the process through which names are selected for the prestigious Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. In fact, at the center of a storm now is the issue of Olympic medalist Manu Bhaker's name absent from the preliminary list. The 22-year-old shooter's omission has sparked outrage with her family and supporters, raising several questions about the process and procedure as well. Let's listen in to Manu Bhaker's coach, Jaspal Rana, what he had to say on this entire issue.
In the history of Olympics that India has got two medal in one Olympic, and that with a fourth place finish. So how can you ignore that?
And so, but their views are coming in that might be a sports ministry will the decision they will.
That's not the point. That's damage control statement, or even if she gets award. But award is something which you get. You don't have to fight for it.
So that is the question. Now, even though, of course, by the time this report is aired, it is possible that Manu Bhaker's name is included in the nomination list. It's very possible that she even wins the Khel Ratna Award. But the interesting part about this entire episode are the things that have been exposed now. The questions that are raised about who should be selected for the Khel Ratna Award and what should the process and procedure be like. So on that issue, Manu Bhaker's father has also pointed out quite a few things. Now remember, retired Supreme Court Judge Justice V. Ramasubramaniam, who was leading the 12-member selection committee, recommended two players initially: India hockey men's team captain Harmanpreet Singh and men's high jump T64 class Paris Paralympics gold medalist Praveen Kumar. Harmanpreet Singh led India clinch the bronze medal in Paris Olympics 2024, and Praveen won gold in the men's high jump T64, like I said, with an Asian record at the Paris Olympics. So in the preliminary selection, these are the two names that were there, which raised the heckles about why Manu Bhaker's name did not feature. She created history by becoming India's first ever athlete after freedom to clinch two medals in a single edition of Games. And for that reason, every admirer, supporter of Manu Bhaker and her game were expecting that she should be conferred, or rather can be conferred, with a Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. At least at the bare minimum, at the very least, she should have been there in the nomination list. The final list, at least till the recording of this video, was not out, and the final list is usually out after the approval of the sports minister, Mansukh Mandaviya. He can also apparently add names. So he has certain powers, certain veto powers perhaps, to add names to this list. Now, what does the ministry sources say as of now? The ministry sources say the final list is to be out. So the final list is not out yet, and therefore one should not speculate at the moment. Okay, I'll play out the statement coming from the ministry before I go across to what Manu Bhaker had to say. That also I'll play out in a bit. But this is what the ministry is saying right now. A final list is to be out, and we are in the process of finalizing it in a couple of days. It should be out. It's a recommendation, and the final list always comes out with the approval of the minister. A meeting with the sports minister is likely to be held on Wednesday with the committee. So clearly a final word is not out yet till the recording of this video, as I have been insisting. But what the problem here is that we are raising a very pertinent question about the process through which the Khel Ratna awards are decided. Bhaker etched her name in Indian history, in world history rather, this August, becoming independent India's first athlete to win two medals in a single Olympic edition, bronze in both 10-meter air pistol individual and mixed team events. Yet her groundbreaking feat has gone unacknowledged, according to her supporters. Her father, Ramkishan Bhaker, has put out a lot of social media posts expressing his dismay over this. Let's listen in.
उसके बारे में बात करने की कोशिश की तो भी जो खेल विभाग की खेल कमेटी ने जो रिकमेंडेशन में मनु भाकर का नाम नहीं शामिल किया, उस पर डिस्कस नहीं किया। इवन एक दो पुराने खिलाड़ियों ने उसके बारे में बात करने की कोशिश की तो भी जो खेल विभाग के जो बाबू बैठे हैं, ब्यूरोक्रेट्स बैठे हैं, उन्होंने ये कह के चुप करा दिया कि नहीं नहीं, वो जिसने एप्लीकेशन नहीं डाला उस पर डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे। मुझे लगता है सरकार की छवि खराब करने की पूरी कोशिश करते हैं इस तरह के अधिकारी। सब लोग मानते हैं इस तरह की चीजें कि पनिशमेंट पोस्ट होती है अधिकारियों के लिए कि खेल डिपार्टमेंट में भेज दो। मैं तो यही कहना चाहूंगा कि इस तरह की कमेटी में खेल के लीजेंड होने चाहिए। बहुत सारे खेल के लीजेंड हैं, पीटी उषा है, अभिनव बिंद्रा है, अंजू बॉबी जॉर्ज है, अंजलि भागवत है। इस तरह के खिलाड़ियों को लेना चाहिए जिनको खेल की ज्ञान हो, न कि एक रिटायर्ड आदमी को चेयरमैन बना के दो चार बाबुओं को बोल दो और ऊपर से फरमान जारी करो। ये सही नहीं है। तो बाकी तो देशवासियों को पता है कि मनु ने 75 साल में इकलौता ऐसा कारनामा किया है कि जो बहुत ही सराहनीय और बहुत बड़ा था, जिसमें पूरा देश प्राउड फील कर रहा था। और इस तरह के अवार्ड से उसको इग्नोर करना, उसको अनदेखी करना, कहीं ना कहीं खेल को डिस्करेज करने की बात है।
So that is the point that Manu Bhaker's father is making, that do you want to encourage girls to take these sort of kind of unconventional sport and then compete for Olympics? Because in a previous statement by, again, Manu's father, he said very clearly that children should be encouraged to become bureaucrats then, or cricketers, but not shooters, because look at how Manu is being treated. So that was the first angry reaction to the preliminary list. Now, of course, a more tempered, a more thought out recording has come to the fore of Manu Bhaker's father, where he's saying that why not have legendary sportsmen in the selection committee. Let's in fact also see what Manu herself is saying on this. And this is a statement that she has released about this entire controversy, where she says, with regards to the ongoing issue for my nomination for the prestigious Khel Ratna Award, I would like to state that as an athlete, my role is to play and perform for my country. Awards and recognition keeps me motivated, but are not my goal. I believe there has been a lapse maybe on my part while filing for nomination, which is being corrected. Irrespective of the award, I shall remain motivated to win more medals for my country. It is my request to everyone not to speculate on this matter any further. So quite clearly, Manu Bhaker has given a very responsible and matured response to this entire controversy, but that doesn't take away from the issues that have now come to the fore. Manu Bhaker's father's remarks highlight the frustration of an athlete whose record breaking accomplishments remain, in his words, unacknowledged. In fact, Ramkishan Bhaker is a merchant navy chief engineer, and he had also added that her exclusion raises doubts about the selection process. If such a performance does not merit recognition, it is hard to believe that the committee is functioning without external influence. Now, at this point, of course, it must be said that there are a lot of social media buzz around how Manu Bhaker met Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi after winning her medals, and that apparently angered some leaders of the ruling party. And many are now speculating, saying, could it be possible that she sort of rubbed the ruling party the wrong way? So the controversy deepens with a lot of conflicting reports. The sports ministry, of course, continues to claim that Bhaker had not applied for the award. And that has also angered many sportspersons, where her father has emphasized that her achievements should suffice. There should be no application. So here at Free Press Journal, there are three questions I want to ask about this entire episode. First of all, why hasn't the sports ministry come out and completely clarified the issue? We are hearing quotes which are being attributed to the sports ministry. We haven't heard the sports minister himself come out and speak on this, and it's a significant enough matter for the sports minister to, I think, come out and clear the air. Secondly, this has exposed the fact that bureaucrats decide who is qualified enough, competent enough to receive a Khel Ratna award. Why so? Why are sportsmen? Why are those who are in the field or who have achieved in the field of sports, who are former Olympians, be made part of this committee? Why a retired Chief Justice, a retired judge, a retired bureaucrat is always handling these matters? That's question number two. And the third, of course, it's quite unbelievable that players are expected to apply. So, I mean, you have to then keep an eye on these awards and these recognitions and actually pitch for them. That doesn't sound right or seem right for someone like Manu Bhaker. And of course, like I said, the sports ministry always has the power to take suo motu recognition of somebody's accomplishment. But the very idea of having to apply, do the paperwork to get a Khel Ratna somehow does not sit right. Thanks for watching.